Here's integrated 3. It's problem 2-98. It says each of the following pictures shows how the same machine changes the given x value into a corresponding f of x value. What is the equation for this machine? So when they drop a 10 in, they get 101 out. And when they drop a 2 in, they get a 5 out. When they drop a 3 in, they get a 10 out, and a 5 gives a 26. So I think what I'm going to do is make a table for this, an x and y table, and I'm going to leave room. And so these numbers that are being input into the machine, these are x values, these ones on the top, and then f of x is the same as y. These are y values. So I don't know what happens when I put in a 0 or a 1, but I have right here that if I put in a 2, I get out a 5. And I have right here that if I put in a 3, I get out a 10. That might help. And I don't know what I get for a 4, but I get, when I put in a 5, I get a 26. And then, you can't read this, can you? Sorry. And then when I put in a 10, I get 101. So I just have written down all the numbers, so we don't need this book anymore. We'll move it. And now I'm trying to think of an equation that would have, if I put these numbers in, I would get this number out. So I'm guessing, I like how these two are right next to each other. It looks like it grew by 5. But if that's true, then it would go 5, 10, 15, 20, so that doesn't work. So it didn't grow, it's not growing by 5. But you can see that it's growing. Like, the higher the x number, the higher the y number. And I see it's quite a bit higher down here, so I don't think it's even adding. So you just kind of, sorry, but you just kind of have to start guessing stuff. Like, it's not adding the same number each time. So then I'll try multiplying. Is it multiplying something? Like maybe 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Ooh, 3 times 3 plus 1 is 10. Maybe it's actually squaring. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. We don't know for sure that. We don't have a number for that. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 is 26. I think I just kind of stumbled on it, and that's kind of how you're going to have to do these. I tried seeing if I could just add something to get to the next number. It didn't work. And then I was going to try multiplying. I was just going to multiply by 2, but then I noticed that it's more than just multiplying. It's squaring. So here's what I think it is. I think it's y equals x squared plus 1. And maybe, I don't know if you would have guessed that on your own. Maybe I'm a good guesser. I don't know. But so I'm going to make sure that that works. 2 squared plus 1 really does equal 5. 3 squared plus 1, that does equal 10. 5 squared plus 1 equals 26. 10 squared plus 1 is 101. So this is the rule right here. It's the equation. And I think that's all they wanted.